Sometimes attraction isn't in what she says, it's in what she tries not to say. Girls often hide their feelings. Small, unusual signals slip through the cracks. Today, we're uncovering 12 rare signs she secretly likes you, but doesn't want anyone to know. If you've missed these before, you'll never miss them again. Sign 1. She changes her online status around you. When someone suddenly pops online every time you do, it's usually not just luck, it's intention. If a girl likes you but doesn't want to make it too obvious, she might use this sneaky little trick. Think about it. She notices you're active, and a few seconds later, her green dot lights up too. Her way of saying, "Hey, I'm here," without actually saying it. She might not message first because she doesn't want to seem too eager, but she's quietly creating the perfect chance for you to make the first move. Sometimes she'll stay online longer than usual, post a quick story, or engage with a random post, all so you have an excuse to interact. It's subtle, almost playful, and it's her silent invitation for you to start the conversation. Pay attention, these timing coincidences might not be coincidences at all. Sign 2. She shares inside jokes only with you. When a girl builds a secret language with you, it's one of the most powerful but underrated signs of interest. These little jokes, nicknames, or random references might seem silly, but they're her way of saying, "You and I have something that no one else has." It creates a small, private world that only the two of you can access, and that's exactly what emotional connection is about. Think about it. She could just laugh at everyone's jokes, but instead she saves a special reaction or phrase just for you. Maybe it's an inside joke about something that happened weeks ago, or a playful nickname that no one else gets. Each time she uses it, she's reminding you, "I remember this, I remember us." It's a subtle way of deepening the bond without saying, "I like you," out loud, but the message is crystal clear. Sign number 3. She low-key tests your reactions. When a girl likes you but doesn't want to be too obvious, she might subtly test the waters by sharing a story with a small twist, exaggerating a detail, or casually mentioning another guy. This isn't to make you jealous, it's her way of reading your reaction. She's trying to figure out if you care, if you'll ask questions, or if your expression changes. These little tests give her clues about how you feel without directly asking. If you seem unfazed, she might pull back, but if you show genuine curiosity, she'll feel safer, opening up more. Sign number 4. She sends you random memes or music. When a girl sends you random songs, memes, or quotes out of the blue, it's not just casual sharing, it's emotional signaling. She's letting you peek into her mind, showing you what made her think of you in that moment. That song might reflect how she feels. That meme might be her way of making you smile. And that quote might carry a hidden message. These little digital gestures are her subtle way of staying connected without saying, "I miss you," outright. If she does it consistently, it's a strong sign you occupy a special place in her thoughts. Sign number 5. She pretends not to care, but over-explains. When a girl likes you but doesn't want to be obvious, she'll sometimes over-explain where she's been or what she's been doing. She might casually mention, "Oh, I was at the mall," but then quickly add, "With Sarah and Aisha we just grabbed coffee, nothing crazy." This isn't random. It's her way of controlling how you see the situation. She doesn't want you thinking she was with another guy or doing something that might make you lose interest. Over-explaining is her subtle way of saying, "Hey, I'm not hiding anything, I want you to trust me." Sign number 6. She subtly competes for your attention. When a girl likes you but doesn't want to be obvious, she'll often shift her energy when you're around, especially in group settings. She might speak louder, tell more jokes, or share stories just to grab your attention without directly calling you out. This isn't about impressing everyone. It's about standing out to you in a way that feels natural. Think of it as her saying, "Look at me, notice me," without actually saying it. If you notice her personality suddenly become more animated only when you're present, it's a strong sign she's secretly trying to get your focus. Sign number 7. She remembers things she shouldn't. When someone remembers small, random details about you, it's not an accident. It's a sign you've made a deeper impact on them. A girl who secretly likes you will notice things most people overlook. How you take your coffee, the color you mentioned liking once, the story you told weeks ago that even you forgot about. These details stick because she's paying attention at a level others don't. She's not just hearing you, she's actively storing pieces of your world in her mind. This is how attraction works on a subconscious level. We prioritize what matters to us. If she remembers tiny, unnecessary things that have nothing to do with the conversation, it's her way of showing without showing that you hold a special place in her thoughts. It's quiet, subtle proof you're more important to her than she's letting on. Sign number 8. She gives you space, but stays close. When a girl likes you but doesn't want to make it obvious, she'll often position herself strategically. She might not sit right next to you, that could feel too revealing, but she'll stay close enough to see you, hear you, or casually join the conversation if needed. It's a careful balance. She wants proximity without drawing attention to her intentions. This behavior allows her to feel connected while maintaining a sense of mystery and control. If you notice she's often nearby even when she doesn't need to be, it's a quiet sign she enjoys your presence more than she admits. Sign number 9. She gets protective over small things. When a girl secretly likes you, her care shows up in small, thoughtful ways. She might remind you to eat, check if you've finished an assignment, or casually ask if you got home safe. These aren't just polite gestures, they're emotional breadcrumbs. She's quietly looking out for you without making a big deal of it, because openly showing concern might reveal her feelings. This type of care is subtle but powerful, showing that your well-being matters to her. If she consistently notices and comments on little things that affect you, it's a clear sign she's more invested than she admits. Sign number 10. She adjusts plans to match yours. When a girl secretly likes you, she'll often adjust her plans just to align with yours, but she won't make it too obvious. Maybe she suddenly has free time when you invite her somewhere, or just happens to be around when you're available. She might even shift her routine slightly, staying later, leaving earlier, or rescheduling something so she doesn't miss a chance to be around you. This subtle flexibility isn't random. It's her way of prioritizing you without directly saying it. If her timing often syncs with yours, it's a quiet but powerful sign of interest. Sign number 11. She notices your silence. When a girl notices your silence before anyone else, it shows she's paying closer attention to you than the rest of the room. She picks up on the small changes, your tone, your expressions, even your energy, and checks in with a simple, "Are you okay?" This isn't just casual concern. It's emotional awareness. She's tuned into your moods because you matter to her. Most people overlook these subtle shifts, but if she notices when you're off and makes the effort to ask, it's a clear sign you're on her mind and she genuinely cares about your well-being. Sign number 12. She looks for small excuses to stay. When a girl secretly likes you, she often looks for subtle ways to extend her time around you, even if just for a few extra minutes. Notice how, when everyone else starts leaving, she hesitates. Maybe she asks one more random question, laughs at something to keep the conversation going, or finds a reason to stay a little longer. It might look casual on the surface, but those extra moments aren't accidental. They're intentional. She's trying to make the interaction last without openly saying, "I want to spend more time with you." This lingering shows she enjoys your presence and feels comfortable enough to stay. Even those short, stretched moments are her way of silently telling you that she values your company. If you see her delaying goodbyes often, it's a strong hint she's not ready to end the moment, and maybe hopes you aren't either. These signs aren't loud. They're quiet, almost hidden. They reveal more than words ever could. If you start noticing several of them together, chances are she likes you, but is waiting for you to take the lead. Don't ignore the subtle things. They often mean the most.